Oh, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're all doing really well. It's definitely time for a beer review, and we've got a new brewery to the channel. They're called Tartarus beers. Never heard of them. I saw them on Trembling Madness when I recently did an order, and I just really like the artwork on the can. It's the only reason I bought it. So the one we're looking at is it's called Loki. And that was another attraction for me because one of my cats is called Loki. So this is Tartarus Beers Loki. It's 11.2% ABV, and it's a black Kviek triple IPA. Yeah, amazing artwork. As I said, I did a YouTube short of this. I don't know how well you can see it from that far back, but absolutely incredible. Go and have a look at the YouTube short where I did a close-up of that. So yeah, a black Kviek. Is it Kviek? Kviek? I don't really know how to pronounce that word. But like I say, it's 11.2%. It is big. Black as well. I like black IPAs. So let's see what this one's all about. It's expensive. It's not cheap, this one. It was £7.25. Interestingly, it's £7.50 on their website, but from Trembling Madness, it's £7.25. Also, another interesting fact is it says right down the bottom, there's not much on the side of it to be fair, but at the bottom it says brewed at legitimate industries. So I looked up legitimate industries, and I'm not going to say much about them, but go and have a look at their website. Just type Google. Just type Google. Don't just type Google. Type legitimate industries into Google. Go and have a look at their website. It's quite amusing. But anyway, let's crack on with this. I've had a shocking run of beers recently that have not been good, and I did another beer review. So the last one I put out was a new Bristol Brewery beer review for their Christmas pudding stout, and I really didn't enjoy it. Then I did another review after that, and again I didn't enjoy that beer, but I haven't uploaded it. I thought I just on a run of uploading bad beer review after bad beer review, so I couldn't be bothered to upload that one. Unless you want to see it. If you want to see it, I'll upload it. Anyway, let's crack on with this one. See how she looks and see how she sniffs and how she tastes. This better be good. This better be good, especially at the money I paid for it. But again, it was the same with the new Bristol Brewery. That was £6 for a 330ml can, and it wasn't good. Didn't enjoy it. This will all go in. There we go, it's all in. Let's pop that there. You should be able to see that if you want to. That is black as you like. That is a tanned head as well. Is it tanned? Yeah, it is. It's quite a tanned head. And that is very stout-like looking, isn't it? There is nothing coming through that. Nothing. That just looks like a stout. It's a triple IPA, but it is a black IPA. But with some black IPAs, you do get a bit of kind of reddy hues. But that is stout-like. That looks like I'm about to drink a snout. A snout? I'm not drinking a snout. And I'm not drinking a stout either. Let's crack on and have a sniff. This could go wrong. Wow. Massively tropical. If you were not looking at the colour of that, you're thinking big juice bomb triple IPA. Massively tropical, loads of stone fruits, loads of tropical, loads of citrus. Smells cracking. Please be good. Please be good. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Cool. That's got a lot going on. Oh, that's got a lot going on. That 11.2% ABV is very prominent. Let's get that out of the way. There's no, this is a dangerous beer, it's easy to drink. You know that's 11.2%. That was warm. When that went down, it was warm. Without a doubt. That is not a smash it beer. No beer at 11.2% should be smashable, but some they do. They hide the alcohol really well. That doesn't hide it particularly well. You get the alcohol warmth. However, I'm going to have another taste. I'm not disappointed. So there's a good start. That aroma's decent. There's a lot of flavours going on in there, but they're working quite well. Some, when there's so many flavours and they don't work well together, it gets quite confusing, but that does work quite well. You are picking up on the darkness, the kind of the dark malts of it. You do pick up a roasty type element to it that kind of sits somewhere in the mid palate, but you are hit with an initial sweetness, and the sweetness generally continues quite the way through, but in the mid palate you're getting a bit of a roasty vibe to it at the same time, and it does work well. There is a floral element to it. There's a very kind of hoppy bitter finish element to it. Wouldn't say full on pine, but there is a pine element to it. Sitting with the floral and the pine works really well. Big juice bomb flavours, certainly is a big kind of stone fruity wise. Certainly getting the God, my mind's just gone blank. Peach is what I'm looking for. Peach, nectarine style of stone fruits are in there. There's elements of passion fruit in there, and they all work really well together. Very, very well balanced. It's exactly what it is a really well balanced beer. It's quite clever, considering it's a black IPA as well to look at. As we know, it was very stout looking, and if you wasn't looking at it, you wouldn't assume it necessarily to be a black IPA, but until you pick up on that roastiness, lots of sweetness. There is grapefruit element. I've got a really itchy eye, sorry, I'm going to have to scratch it. There is a grapefruit element to it, there's a citrus element to it, and then there's those stone fruit flavours to it as well, with some kind of passion fruit in there, with that floralness, with a delicate pine and a nice bitter finish. That's a good beer, which I'm glad, because it's not cheap. That is decent. It's really well balanced. Everything works, and that's what I want. I want everything to work together, not be complicated and silly. It all works. It works really well. My only negative is you can really pick up on that 11.2%. First mouthful, it was warm. It's not warm now, but you can still pick up on it. It feels like your mouth in the cheek area is warm, but overall it's fairly decent. Then comes the question, would I recommend it? If you don't like black IPAs, you're not going to like a black triple IPA. Simple as that. It's got a good mouthfeel, a really, really good mouthfeel. The flavours linger for a little bit and then fade off, but they do hang around long enough. Would I recommend it? If you're willing to pay £7.25 for a 440ml can, it's worth a go. I appreciate times are difficult at the moment, and that is expensive, without a doubt. It's an expensive beer, but it's decent. I like it. Would I buy it again? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't buy it again. It's a one-off beer. It's one of those beers that you'll have as a one-off. You'll enjoy it, but you wouldn't go and buy it again. I wouldn't go and buy it again. Would I explore more Tartarus beers? Absolutely yes, I would. But would I buy Loki again? No, I wouldn't buy it again. Great artwork, good flavour, good taste, good mouthfeel. Carbonation I think could be a little bit busier. It lacks a little bit in carbonation. However, I wouldn't buy it again, but I would buy other Tartarus beers. So yeah, there you go. We've finally got a beer that I've enjoyed. And all the reviews I've done recently, I've really not enjoyed the beers, but I do enjoy beer. But I just have to be honest, just had a bad run. Maybe I'm too critical, but there you go. I'm all done. I'm going to keep waffling if I don't disappear and get out of here, and go and very slowly sip the rest of that, because that's what it is. It's a slow drinker. I'm all done. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care. Bye now.